All right, just want to welcome everybody to our call this morning and evening for everyone dialing in from the States or in the Asia markets. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Chris, and welcome from KL, Malaysia. And I know we have people also dialing in from America, Canada, all parts of Asia as well. Just want to welcome all of you guys to our call. Good morning, Rachel. Great to see you on the call as well. My name is SteveH. I'm a national director with this company, RMN, dialing in right now from Seoul, Korea. I'm here going to Jeju Island in a few hours, but I actually live in America. And I know all of you today got on this call today to learn more about our company, learn more about our products, learn more about the number one K-beauty company that's expanding into your local market as well. And of course, someone invited you to this Zoom call today to learn more about a company, to learn more about who we are, what our plans are, what our vision is. And today, within a short period of time, you'll be able to make, of course, an informed decision of if this is something you want to pursue or not. But before I get started, I'll just briefly introduce myself so we're not complete strangers. So I actually was born and raised in the States, grew up in New York. My background has always been in the business and entertainment industry, been an entrepreneur my entire life. About 12, 13 years ago, I got started in the Korean entertainment industry as a CEO, as a content producer. And before K-pop actually if it ever got big, I was one of the first companies to start in North America, and we became one of the biggest K-pop entertainment companies doing business with some of the biggest stars the last 12, 13 years. And then about 2 years ago, I get a phone call about this company, Riemann, just about to open up in North America. A good friend of mine named Mr. Danny Bay, we've been friends for over 13 years. He got scouted to be the president of sales of the company, and he's done over $1 billion in sales in his past, mega entrepreneur as well. He gave me a call, told me about this company opening up in America, and of course, when I heard about the company background, when I heard what they've accomplished, I got started right away as well. And within a very short period of time, I became one of the senior positions, and now I'm at the highest position in the company. And what's exciting about our company, Riemann, is that yes, it started in South Korea in 2018, but in North America, it's only been 2 years. In Canada, less than 2 years. In markets such as Taiwan, it's only been about a year. In markets such as Hong Kong less than a year, and right now we're about to open up in Malaysia, Singapore, Mexico, all this month, along with Philippines and Japan later this year as well. So this company right now is thriving. It's doing amazing in all markets, and there's so much excitement happening with our company, which I'm going to explain a little bit about who we are, what our company does, and what we've accomplished in the last few years in North America, but also what we've accomplished in the United States, as well as what we're planning on doing in all the other markets as well. So let's dive in right now into the information and let's talk about Riemann. Okay, so Riemann started in 2018. Okay, so it's a 7-year-old company, but as I mentioned, in different markets, we're just getting started at the very beginning stages. In our first few years of business, our company has done over $2.5 billion in revenue, became the number one K-beauty brand in South Korea. Now, for those that don't know, in South Korea, there's two major conglomerates, okay? One company is called Amore Pacific, second company is called LG. These two big conglomerates have been number one, number two for the last 75 years in the K-beauty space. I mean, they own a lot of smaller companies. I'm sure many of you have seen Korean brands such as Innisfree or Sorhasu or Face Shop or Etude House, or a lot of these brands you see at Sephora, Ulta Beauty, they're all under the Amore and LG umbrella. But as big as those companies are, our company in our first 3 years went number one, and we surpassed both those companies. Not only did we go number one in South Korea, we sold 40 million bottles just in South Korea alone. And here's a fun fact. South Korea's population is only about 50 million people. So to have sold 40 million bottles just in one country alone, that's a pretty big number, right? And of course, as I mentioned earlier, we launched in North America, March 18th of 2023. We just celebrated our 2-year anniversary. If you take a look at the picture in the bottom right, we just had an event in March with over 3,000 people at the 2-year anniversary in North America. I remember when I first got started, coming into a room for just 9 people, and now here we have grown to over 3,000 people at our event celebrating our 2-year anniversary as well. We've opened up in Taiwan, we have opened up in Hong Kong, and of course, we're getting ready for Mexico, Malaysia, and Singapore. We're opening up Malaysia and Singapore April 18th, just less than 2 weeks away, we'll be opening up in the beautiful country of Malaysia and Singapore. And April 25th, we're opening up in Mexico, and we have an office in Mexico City as well. And we love doing advertising and marketing. You can see that we've been in Las Vegas at the Sphere, not the Sphere, sorry, at the Resorts World, where they have the Sphere Ball there, where we actually had our advertising on that placement, as well as the digital platforms in Vegas, as well as we have our company office in Irvine, California. So here are our brands. We have ICD for skincare, we have Lab for hair care and body care, and we also have Lightning, which is our inner beauty product line. I want to share with you a little bit about how our company actually went #1 in South Korea, okay? So the first thing I want to share with you is the fact that we created a new plant called Giant Pyeongpul. Now, Pyeongpul, in English, it's called centella, and this plant is originated in different countries in Southeast Asia, in South Korea, and different parts of the world. And this plant actually has anti-inflammatory benefits where many skincare brands and companies uses this plant called Pyeongpul slash centella. But what our company did was pretty unique. We took this plant, we actually used our special volcanic water, and we fed this unique water, this special to the plant, and the plant will grow 5 times larger than its average size. But it didn't just grow 5 times bigger. The ingredients, right? The enhancements of the plant and all the effects and all the benefits of the plant and ingredients were also better as well. See, our company, we got a 20-year exclusive contract with the Korean government to use the water from Jeju Island, not just the regular seawater in Jeju Island, but actually on the eastern side of the island. 15 years ago, not our company, but the Korean government discovered this specific special water, volcanic water, mineral water that's been filtered there for over 400,000 years. And this is only the water on the eastern side of the island, okay? Not the regular seawater in Jeju Island. Now that water was filled with minerals, and we also discovered that this type of water only exists in 3 other places in the world today: Japan, Spain, and Hawaii. But the water in those locations, you can't use it for skincare due to the contamination or due to being too deep or there's too much sand. But in Jeju Island, it's only about 130 meters deep. And since we took this water and we were able to grow this new plant, the company and the government gave us a 20-year exclusivity to use the water and, of course, use this plant. So no other company today has access to this volcanic mineral water along with this giant Pyeongpul plant. So we registered a new plant called Giant Pyeongpul. And of course, as I mentioned, this plant has many great anti-inflammatory benefits, great for hydration, great for skin brightening, truly amazing, right? But not only do we have this plant and water, we also have a special technology called nanoliposomal technology, which allows the ingredients to go into your deepest layers of your skin. See, the owners, they realize one thing. They realize that most skincare products today only go on the surface of the skin. It doesn't actually penetrate into your deepest layers. But what we did was this. It's a microfluidizer process that creates nanoliposomes, okay? To make it more, to give you an example, if you ever spoke to a doctor or a surgeon, right, or usually after they perform surgery, they usually apply anesthetic cream onto the wounds because anesthetic cream can actually heal the wounds very quickly because it has these liposomes, right? Because it can actually go into your deepest layers. Now, usually this technology is used for medical grade products, but what we did was this specific delivery system, we put it into our products. So guess what happened? Now, as soon as people start using our products, they started seeing amazing results. Like literally in your first day, your first week, your first few days using the products, people were already noticing, way more, their skin was more hydrated. They saw immediate glow. They saw that their wrinkles were going away, their skin was getting better. So immediately people started seeing results in South Korea. And literally in our first few years, we went #1. And you got to think of it like this. South Korea is already competitive with skincare. We all know that. South Korea is a mecca of skincare today with beauty and cosmetics and everything related in that industry. South Korea is a mecca of that, right? So for our company to go #1 in South Korea, that's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big accomplishment, right? And the reason why people haven't heard about us yet is because we didn't expand internationally until after COVID, because obviously because of COVID, we couldn't expand. But just 2 years ago is when we first started expanding into North America, right? In Taiwan, it's only been a year. In Hong Kong, it's been less than a year. That's why people don't know about us yet. But this best kept secret right now is getting widely spread now into multiple countries, multiple places, and people are finding out how amazing our product line is as well. So let's talk about our campus, okay? So Reman also has a campus where this is on Jeju Island, South Korea, which is of course a beautiful island. And we also have our Reman farm, 150,000 square feet farm where we actually grow the giant Pyeongpur plant. And there's no other company in the world today that researches and cultivates a giant Pyeongpur in a smart farm. We also work closely with the Jeju Lava Water Center. This is a government center, not our company, but the government water center. We work closely with them, of course, for the distribution of the water that's used for our Rima farm. We also have an Ask Space, which is our research center. We have a Pyeongpur lab. I mean, once you go to South Korea, to Jeju Island, you can actually visit and see the farm itself. As you can see here in the picture, the size of the giant Pyeongpur plant in the bottom is way bigger, 5 to 6 times bigger than the average size of the Pyeongpur, right? And you can see how beautiful the farm pictures are. You can see how amazing this is. And we also built a place called Riman Village, which is also a 9 villa resort our company built for our distributors to go here and vacation as well. I'm going to be there in a few hours with some of the team members.
Jeju Island.
Here's a video of our new video that we just came out with for our new products as well as our evolution video.
Made different. Elevated to its full potential. The world's first and only smart farm for Pyeongpool. Introducing the first of its kind, Giant Pyeongpool. Infused with Jeju Lava Energy Water. A powerhouse of intense hydration and radiant vitality. Experience the legendary glow and lifting effect of K-Beauty. Experience the difference. A difference you'll love. The all-new Inselderm. Riman.
And moving on, of course, to also another TV commercial right now with Wonbin, a very famous celebrity right now that's also being run in South Korea in TV commercials as well as in Taiwan. We just started running TV commercials in Taiwan right now with Wonbin, which is one of the top actors in South Korea today as well. So moving forward, let's talk about ICD real quickly as well. So ICD, which is our skincare line, obviously our main philosophy for our company is proper cleansing, proper hydration, and proper protection, right? And with the ICD line, we focus on, actually really good cleansers that has powder cleansers, oil cleansers. We have an enzyme cleanser as well. But more importantly, of course, having great cleansers, our product line is actually safe for all skin types of use. So it doesn't matter if you have dry skin or combination skin or oily skin or, it doesn't matter what skin type you have, it's actually safe and good for all skin types. And we all have patented ingredients in all these product lines as well, which makes our products so unique. Our company actually has 14 patents. We have over 36 awards, many international awards as well. And we also have our makeup line coming out April 16th as well. I don't know if you know this, but makeup, Korean makeup, Korean cosmetic is actually very, very popular. And for the first time, the #1 K-beauty company, right, is launching their first makeup line this April 16th. Do you know how exciting this is? I mean, of course, for ladies, it's more exciting than for me, but we have a lip tint, lip oil, we have different shades of cushion. I mean, people are getting so excited right now and telling people about this. They're creating a wait list amongst their group and community to, order on April 16th as soon as this announces, just in the next 10 days, right, or less, right? We also have, of course, our hair care and body care. It's all plant-based, all vegan certified. It's our shampoo, our conditioner, our hair serum. And what's great about the hair care product is a lot of people that's been using it, even my close friends, they've had issues with scalp issues or bumps in their scalp. And when they start using our like hair care products, their bumps and their scalp issues started going away. I know some people that see less hair falling out as well. One of my friends, he told me his wife sees less hair falling out now because she's using our hair care product as well. So it's amazing. It's not just a typical shampoo. It does have a patent ingredient with, obviously that patent is with our company, Decola, that really focuses on the hydration, cleansing your scalp, removing impurities, really working on your scalp, which of course improves your hair and the circulation within your scalp and hair as well. We also have, of course, our body care line, which is our body wash, and of course our body lotion. This also has hyaluronic acid and of course has hyaluronic 3, which of course are great, nourishing things for your skin as well as for your body as well. We also have our Inner Beauty line, which is our Detox Plus, and of course our Beauty Collagen EX. Now, I didn't know about how important your gut health is, but I found out that your gut affects your skin and your gut affects your brain. And the cleaner the gut, the better those two things, right? And as we get older, our bodies, we lose enzymes that breaks down toxins that come into our body every single day. But when you take a Detox Plus, which comes in a small little packet, you just open it up, you swallow this water. These small little pellets expand 40 times larger in your stomach, and it cleanses out your entire intestinal wall. So you're adding fiber, you're adding a soluble fiber into your diet. You're also adding zinc and psyllium husk, and of course milk thistle, which is of course great for your liver as well. So it's a great product, and many people love taking that. And of course, many people have lost weight using our Detox Plus product as well. And our final product here is called the Beauty Collagen EX. It's a fish hydrolyzed collagen, but it doesn't taste like fish. It has a pomegranate blueberry flavor with glutathione. It has selenium, so much antioxidants, and it has biotin as well and hyaluronic acid, which of course is great for your entire body, right? Your eyes, your hair, your skin, your nails, right? And of course, collagen today. I didn't know this, but from the age of 30 years and older, we lose 2% of collagen every single year. And that's why as we get older, we started getting more wrinkles. As we get older, our skin, our hair, our eyes, everything just becomes either weaker or brittle because we lose collagen and moisture as we get older. If you look at someone that's a baby or an infant, they're full of collagen, they're full of moisture. But if someone that's at 80, 90 years old, you can obviously tell that they have more wrinkles, they have less body moisture. And that, of course, we can't change not growing, right? Obviously, getting older is automatic, but of course, we can always age gracefully by taking these type of nutrients and supplements for our body as well. So I just went over with you guys the company background a little bit. I told you guys a little more about the products. Of course, if you want to learn more about the products, we do have product university and product trainings where weekly we have these type of trainings just on products itself. But today, on top of learning more about the company and of course learning more about our products, I want to share with you a little bit about the business side of our company and how you can participate and on the business side as well. So when I first looked at this, yes, this was skincare. Yes, this was beauty. This was not my field. And a guy being an entrepreneur, a guy coming from the entertainment industry, I never worked in the beauty or skincare industry, but I did know one thing. I did know that right now, K culture, K-pop, K-drama, the industry of Korean culture has been booming, and K beauty also has been a huge demand in the marketplace. And people, if you talk to anyone today and you ask them, hey, what do you know about K beauty? What do you know about Korean skincare? Most people will tell you, oh, Korean skincare, I heard it's amazing. And some have tried it out, some have not tried it out. But people know just in general that Korean skincare products are good. But what people don't know is, if you ask them, is, do you know what the number one K beauty brand is today? Guess what? Most people say they don't know because there's so many brands out there. So meaning the fact that not a lot of people know about it yet, and you're learning about this at the beginning stages, that means the opportunity for growth is there. Plus, when I looked at the numbers here on top of in terms of how much money or margins or commissions I can earn working with the company has a very, very aggressive compensation plan for the average individual to work with the company and make a good side hustle, a side income. Also, I also saw that individuals that want to play a big leadership role with the company, there's a very lucrative option to make a very high income with the company as well that pays more than doctor incomes and lawyer incomes and even other, CEO income with this company as well, just because how big the industry of skincare and cosmetics and the beauty industry, it's a huge industry. There's billions and billions of dollars being spent in this industry. So I saw this more as a business perspective, got involved with the company, and as I mentioned, became one of the highest positions in the company. Last 12 months did over 25, $30 million in sales, and now growing very, very rapidly right now to with our just organization, just our team alone, we're doing some pretty large numbers right now. But the company itself, in Remont for North America, last year and a few months, we did over $150 million in sales. Last month, we surpassed $16 million in sales just in 1 month, and 50% of that is paid out to the field. So it's a lot of commissions and income paying out to the community. So let's dive in a little bit about our business model. Okay, so our model is a little bit different from your traditional model. Okay, most companies, when they operate, they work with a lot of distributors and wholesalers and retail stores to sell products to customers. I'm sure many of you walked into a shopping mall before. Many of you went to your local mall, or you've seen stores where People go into the mall and they buy products, right? And that's typical traditional way of doing business. But our model, we are more of a high margin wholesale distribution company that also has an affiliate program for individuals just like you and I. So Riemann says this, we can go out there and we can market and sell these products and share the products through three different channels. The first channel is online, where a company will give you your own website, your own links, where all you have to do is share the website, share the links with individuals to purchase the products on your website. We take care of the shipping, we take care of the customer service, we take care of the accounting, we take care of all your commissions. You don't have to worry about any of that. You don't have to design the website. We do all that for you. All you're doing is sharing your website and your links. You can do this on social media. You can do this through just within your own community, right? So we have many people that work with us that are content creators, influencers. We have affiliates. We have distributors. We have business owners, right? We have spa owners. We have individuals in all backgrounds just loving the product, sharing the links, and of course, they get paid on that. Number two is you can work with business owners, retail stores. So if you are a business owner yourself, you can get started as a distributor, sign up, buy products, and of course, you get your commissions and payouts as you sell your products at your store as well. But also, if you're not a business owner, you could also contact a business owner, contact a med spa, contact a salon, talk to your hairstylist, share the products with them. And if that business owner loves the products, they can sign up, and every time that business owner purchases the products, you can get paid on that as well. Today, we have so many med spas, estheticians, business owners, and spas and hair salons that all carry our products because they love the products. It's actually a great quality product. And of course, we give them a great compensation and margin so they can also earn income as well. And customers, right? Anyone that you personally know that obviously uses skincare, hair care, body care, that maybe are into K beauty can become your customer. And as these customers purchase products, they start earning reward points and get savings as they check out. So let's talk about the compensation side and how everything works, okay? So if you live in the States, if you live in the United States, to register, it takes about 2 to 3 minutes online to register as a planner. And in the United States, it's just a $20 enrollment, okay? Canada, it's a free enrollment. As you open up Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines, Japan, Mexico, it's all free enrollment. There's no cost of getting registered. But as soon as you register, you automatically start at the planner position where that gives you a 10% commission on all your sales. So everything that you do, you earn 10%. Everything you purchase yourself, you get a 10% of rebate, okay? Now, there's no requirement on you having to buy products. There's no requirement on any monthly sales quotas. There's no requirement on any monthly self-purchase requirements. There's no monthly recruiting requirements, no monthly fees, nothing like that at all. Meaning Planner is just a very easy entry position for anyone to just enjoy 10% and get 10% back on these amazing K-beauty products, right? But let's say you said, hey, you know what? Instead of earning 10%, I'd rather earn more than 10%, right? And you want to earn maybe 20 to 30% commissions. Well, then you could become a manager. And becoming a manager is very simple. All you have to do is do about 1,000 SP a month in revenue for about 3 months straight for a total of 3,000 SP in revenue. And once you complete that, you now are a manager. Now, what's SP? SP is calculated by 90% on the dollar. So 3,000 SP is about approximately 3,300 US dollars in sales. So let's say, for example, you did 1,000 a month in sales, you did another 1,000 in sales, and you got a few customers, you did another 1,000, and you accumulated 3,000 in revenue in 3 months. Now, you could do it in 3 months, you could do it in 2 months, you could do it in 1 month, you could do it in a day. It's up to you on how fast you want to go. But as soon as you accumulate that 3,000 in revenue, you now automatically get upgraded to manager. And now on all your retail customers, you can start earning 20 to 30% in commissions. You earn 30% as you get more customers, okay? And that's the manager position. And the next position is called senior manager, where you could earn now 30 to 40% in retail commissions, just by going out there and doing 6,000 SP within a 3 month time frame. So for example, if I do 2,000 1 month, I do 2,000 next month, I do 2,000 the following month, that's a total of 6,000 SP. Now, once again, I could do it in 3 months, I could do it in 1 day, I could do it in 1 week. It all depends how fast you want to go, and of course, how fast you want to hit the higher positions, okay? That's senior manager. And the good thing about senior manager and manager is the fact that you only got to do these positions one time. Once you accumulate the 3,000 or 6,000 in revenue, your position gets locked in at either the manager or senior manager. Even if you do it, and let's say after for 6 months or 9 months, you have no sales, no revenue, no business, you do not go back down to the lower position, okay? You only got to do it one time. Your position is locked, and now you have a lifetime commission of either 20, 30, or 40%, or at the same time, you have a lifetime discount of either 20 to 30 and 30 to 40%, which is pretty good because think about this, right? Number one K beauty company doing a position one time, you have a lifetime discount, a lifetime commission of 30 to 40% without any monthly recruiting, without any monthly requirements of monthly fees or monthly purchase requirements, no requirements, and you can still earn 20, 30, 30, 40% just by going out there and sharing some products. So on the affiliate side, for individuals that love just to share products and make some extra income and want to do this as a side hustle, obviously these positions are great for you, right? Now, if you're thinking of, hey, you know what, Steve, I want to make more than 30, 40%. Maybe I want to make a six-figure income. Maybe I want to make a multiple six-figure income. How is that possible? Well, it can happen starting at team leader. Now, team leader is our first leadership position. All you have to do is 10,000 SP a month for 5 months straight for a total of 50,000 SP. Think of this as approximately $55,000 in sales. Now, within that 5 months, you could do this, or you could do it in 4 months, 3 months, 2 months, 1 month. It doesn't matter. But you won't be doing this by yourself, okay? You do need to have at least three other partners, three other senior managers with you. So it's you plus three other senior managers, and collectively, you doing 50,000 in points within 5 months, you now become a team leader. And now on the retail side, you're earning 40 to 50% in commissions, which is obviously a lot, earning 50%. And at the same time, there's a lot of incentives, which I'm going to explain to you in a little bit as well. And of course, there's director, there's senior director, and national director. The three highest positions for director and higher, these positions allow you to earn revenue share. Okay, let me explain to you how this works. So the company, as I mentioned in North America, we did over $16 million in sales. The company takes 1% of the entire content revenue and they split that with all the directors. So if we did $16 million last month, 1% is $160,000. That $160,000 is now split between all the directors and higher. So once you become a director and higher, you now start earning revenue share on top of your monthly income with the company as well, right? So becoming a director is very simple. 600,000 SP, so it's about 100,000 SP a month for 6 months straight, and you need to have at least three team leaders. Senior director just means that you have at least two directors, and national means you have at least four directors. A guy like me got started with the company, and today became a national director with this company, right? And here's what I did, okay? When I first looked at this, I'm just sharing with you guys what I did personally, okay? When I first looked at this compensation plan, I started as senior manager on day one, meaning of course I just purchased the 6,000 SP. You do get a bigger cashback incentive and a rebate and free products by starting as senior manager, and that's why I did that versus starting at 10%. So I want to get a bigger discount on my products, right? You don't have to do what I did. I'm just sharing with you what I did, okay? I started at that position right away, my first 24 hours. And then in my first 7 days, just by sharing the products with individuals, so many people love the products. Automatically, many people joined with me as a senior manager. In my first 7 days, I became a team leader. And on top of becoming a team leader in North America, the first year in America, we had about 750 team leaders, okay, that hit that position. Out of 750 people that hit that position, I became the number one team leader in the entire company. Then became a director, then became a senior director, now became a national director with the company. But not only did I get to the highest position, but guess what? I've also helped somebody else hit national director in Taiwan just recently, and now we have our first national director in the Asian market, right? So, success, yes, it's great to get to the higher position, but what's better is helping others do the same thing. And the good thing about our compensation plan is we really want to help you get to these higher positions as well. So on top of the retail commissions you just heard about from 10 all the way to 54%, we also have an open group commission. And here's how this works, okay? Let's say, for example, you're a senior manager and you introduce a planner that gets started. Obviously, planners only earn 10%. If you're earning 30%, right, then guess what? The difference between 30 minus 10% is 20%. So you would start earning 20% commission off everything the planner does in terms of monthly sales. Now, if you have a manager in your team and manager's earning 20%, right? They're keeping 20%, you're at 30%. Obviously, the difference is 10%. So you earn 10% of everything a manager does. And that goes on and on between team leaders and higher. So obviously, as you get higher and higher up the chain, you start earning a higher revenue share, higher open group commission. Okay. Now we also have something called uni-level compensation, which is pretty exciting because uni-level just means that it doesn't matter what position you're with a company, you can start earning right away. So here's how this works. Let's say you're just at a manager position, okay? And you introduced someone to the company and they start doing well and they start becoming a team leader. They start doing very well with the company. On their entire personal orders and their custom orders, you earn 5%. So even though you introduce someone to the company and they surpass you and they do way better than you still can earn 5%. Now, if that individual introduces another superstar maybe, and that person does well again, and you're still at the very beginning stages positions, you can still earn 5% of that as well. So you're earning additional income on top of all the retail and open group commission as well. And we also have something called leadership match, okay? This is very exciting. This is for individuals when you hit the team leader position higher. Here's how this happens. Once you become a team leader, and let's say you now have other people that became a team leader. And here's an example. If let's say you signed me up and I became a team leader and you're a team leader as well. We're both at the 40%, 50% tier. On my monthly income, since I'm your team leader, I'm in your team, I'm a team leader, you will earn 40% of my income every single 30 days. So if I make $10,000 a month, you earn 4,000. If I make $100,000 a month, you earn 40,000. So how amazing is the fact that you could earn 40% of your team leader's monthly income. If you have two people that become a team leader that also earn 10,000 apiece, you're earning 8,000 a month in passive income. That's $96,000 a year off just having two team leaders. Right now, today, I have over 150 team leaders in my organization. And in my first generation, I'm going to earn 40%. Second generation, 20%. Third generation, 10%, right? And as you can see, as a director and senior and national director, you start getting paid leadership match down to your sixth generation, which of course, you can learn more about the compensation with our compensation trainings we have that's coming up as well. This is a video we just had in Las Vegas at our convention. As I mentioned, 3,000 plus people came to the opening. It was an amazing event with so many people having such a great time. We had the company owners there, we had the chairman there, we had our GM there. I mean, it was such a big announcement this past March with our Las Vegas convention with so many top producers sharing information and training to people that were there to, of course, learn more about our K Beauty company as well. So it was an amazing event. We do have one coming up this September in Las Vegas at the Rio. So if you want to actually attend one of these trainings, and this sold out, keep in mind, guys, this sold out in our first 2 months after we announced it. And today, the convention this September is already 76% sold out. Okay, 76% sold out. Of course, we'll share the links on how to register. If you really want to have success with a company, you want to make sure you attend these type of conventions because you get to hear testimonials, you get to hear the stories, you get the training from top leaders in this company as well. And I'm a firm believer of one thing: in any industry you work with, right? If you work with someone that already has success, if you work with someone that's already at the top of the company, you have a higher chance of succeeding because why? Because of that individual already made it to the top of the company, right? It's very simple. You just got to be teachable and coachable and follow a proven system with our company. Our company has orientations. We have weekly trainings. We have weekly presentations. We teach you step by step on how everything works. You don't have to recreate the wheel, right? It's very simple, simple strategies, and it's a very simple company. And obviously, as I mentioned, we are having global expansion right now. Right now, we are operating in South Korea, in Hong Kong, in Taiwan, in United States, and Canada. But just right on the corner, Malaysia, and Singapore is happening in less than 2 weeks. Philippines is happening in June. Japan, end of the year. Mexico, April 25th, right? So we're very excited. And I just came back from Philippines, and there's so much excitement right now in the Philippines, and so many people waiting for our company to open up in Philippines as well. So we're excited for our company. We're excited for international growth. We're excited to, of course, meet many of you and, of course, help many of you, of course, reach the same level of success as many of the people that are here with us as well. And on top of the percentages, as I see one question regarding the percentage of the open group, there's a percentage of the open group because if somebody's at the same position as you, for example, if you're a senior manager and let's say you signed up a senior manager, then you would earn 5% of the senior manager. Same position, you only earn 5%. But let's say you're a team leader, right? And you're earning the 40%. If you have a planner and another planner and you have multiple planners, you earn 40% minus their percentages off your entire open group. So it depends on what position people are. Of course, during a compensation training, you guys can learn more about that later on as well. And the shampoo, as I mentioned earlier, it has a specific ingredient called Cola, patent ingredient with our company. This focuses on scalp cleansing, okay? In North America right now, most places, most countries only use a shampoo and conditioner, right, to clean your hair. Here, we focus on scalp cleansing. So as you apply the products onto your scalp, it actually removes all the impurities off your scalp and of course gets hydration. And we actually even have clinical studies. 64% of people using our products in our first 4 weeks saw less hair falling out. After a one-time use, people saw 80%, about 80%, their hair, the roots becoming even firmer, and also hair moisture as well. So we have a lot of clinical studies done in South Korea with our hair care product as well. And once again, like I said, the compensation side, we do have a compensation plan training tomorrow, which is Sunday, okay? Sunday US time at 6 p.m. Pacific time, we're going to be doing a compensation plan training where you can hop on to the compensation plan training to learn exactly how the compensation plan works. Today is more of just an information session for our company, our background, our products, and a little bit more about the opportunity as well. So you guys can learn more about the compensation plan this Sunday at the training, as well as learn more about the opportunity of people getting started in the Philippines. So right now in the Philippines, if you want to get started, of course, it starts in June. And so people are waiting in June to get started for the Philippines market. Of course, we do have people participating a little bit earlier through the Hong Kong market if they want to get started a little bit earlier to participate earlier in the Philippines market or any other markets that we're about to open up as well. So you can get back to the person who invited you to the Zoom call today and let them know that you're interested in working with us, you're interested in trying the products, you're interested in, of course, learning more about coming to one of our events, coming to one of our grand opening events, and maybe also attend one of the orientations